Happy Black History Month. My name is Chef Cheryl Tate, and this is the Chefing with Cheryl show. We are here because of the LA South Chamber Hope Foundation. This is our sponsor, the Hope Foundation, helping other people every day. It is wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being here. Please like and please share. Please let everybody know what's going on. We've got some great information for you. This is February. It's Black History Month. In my humble opinion, it should be 365 days a year, 24/7. But that is how we're going to act on just history and having us as Black people being important every day. So also February, Valentine's Day falls in that month. Okay, that is the day of love. You ask me, just like Black History Month, should be 365 days a year, 24/7. You know, love is a very powerful feeling. And it is one of the strongest feelings that we have in human nature. So, and it trumps all. So that is where we should be. That is where we should strive to be. Okay. I love cooking. I love people. I love doing this. So we're going to talk about in February being love, heart, healthy foods. Okay. Because we need to love ourselves. Okay. And in doing so, we live longer. Okay. A little paraphrase there. But heart healthy foods, what are we talking about? Very simple. Okay. Heart healthy foods are foods, and everything I have here is pretty much raw except for the bread and the eggs. That really doesn't matter. But we want to talk about foods that are healthy, foods that are good for us, and foods that will sustain us. Now, I always say this, and I'm going to continue to say this, that leafy green vegetables are something we should eat every single day. They're very good for us. You know, green is chlorophyll. It oxygenates the body. And anything that brings oxygen to the body is a benefit. So here we have heart healthy green foods. Okay, here we have some spinach. Now, this is spinach just out the bag, pre-washed. You can get this at the store. Okay, as a matter of fact, here it is. Here it is. I like to always show you, so when you go to the store, you can identify. I'm in the store all the time. So I like to show people exactly how it looks in the store. Spinach, okay? Now, another heart healthy food, family, I'm going to say this, is collard greens. Now, we can buy them in the store. I just so happen to pick these out my garden. They're so beautiful. They're really gorgeous, okay? And so with that, I made some greens, okay? Greens are very simple to make. We can even eat them raw if you blanch them a little bit. Not really raw, but if you blanch them a little bit, we can eat them, you know, in a wrap. I've seen collard greens in a wrap. I've seen collard greens in a salad. There's many ways that you can eat collard greens. Again, it's a leafy green vegetable. We need this every single day, okay? We can talk about heart healthy foods, but if we're going to talk about leafy green vegetables, we need to do that every single day, right? Now, so another heart healthy food are avocados. We are so fortunate to live in California that we get fresh vegetables. It's just right up the coast. We are very fortunate to have this. So we have the opportunity to eat better than most of the country based on where we live, okay? So I have some avocados here. Avocados are awesome, heart healthy foods, okay? We're in Southern California. There's guacamole everywhere. That's fine. We live in Southern California, South Central. There's a lot of Mexican food. But hey, I like avocado toast. Avocado toast is very simple to make. This is not something that requires a recipe. Whole wheat bread is a heart healthy food. So like I said, everything here is heart healthy. We have wheat bread, we have the spinach, we have tomatoes. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but we have avocado. This is simple breakfast, really good, heart healthy, starts the day. Okay. Lycopene is something red, and of course, red is it refers to blood, but red in foods is very healthy for our heart because of the lycopene. Okay, so if you don't remember lycopene, just remember red foods: tomatoes, watermelon, strawberries. Did I say tomatoes? Tomatoes. I picked these up my garden. Wonderful. Just remember, anything that is red in nature is very good for your blood. So what are we going to do here? We have, again, we're very fortunate to live in Southern California. I picked up a watermelon in February. Yes, we're fortunate here in California, okay? And it was pretty good, but I wouldn't suggest we, do this all the time. But just for example, I wanted to show you that, yes, we can buy a watermelon in February. And yes, it is very good. How do you eat watermelon? Come on now, we can slice it, okay? And we can dice it, but the main thing is to eat, okay? I enjoy watermelon with lemon and salt, and of course, Himalayan pink salt, lemon and salt, and maybe a no salt seasoning. We're so used to tahini, we're so used to salt in our seasonings. I just want to give us a tip to try to eat, stay away from the salt. Try to eat minimal salt. And another reason why I'm here and I'm demonstrating all these foods is, most of this is raw. I cook the greens and I use Himalayan pink salt. But most of these foods here are raw. I would like us to really get back to eating food that is less processed. Food that is less processed, our body better digests it, okay? So if we can better digest foods, that is a healthier way of taking in food, okay? This is Love Month, and we always have a co-host. So I just want to introduce our co-host for a minute, our featured guest. We have Linda Sam from Married Tribe 55, who is our guest here. And she's always beautiful. She's always in red. I'm just going to give you just a little tidbit about Linda Sam. I've been knowing her for a very long time. Yes, we are in the LA South Chamber, but I've known Linda Sam over the years, and every time I'm with Linda Sam, there's something positive going on. I kid you not, and I've known her a very long time. Every time I know her, there's something positive going on. So it is an honor and a privilege to bring her on because I know she's going to have something positive, as she always does. Linda, you want to say a couple words for a second, please?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it is always, thank you for that, Cheryl. Something is always positive going on with me. That is a great statement to make. I am trying to live my best life and to be positive in doing that. So I appreciate that. Yes, February being our Married Tribe month, our love month. Us married couples over 55, we are living our best life. We are not unturning any stones at this point. So I'm loving this healthy food, being that, I do have a husband with health challenges, and eating healthy is right on top of my schedule. So thank you so much for inviting me, Cheryl, to the show today. You're muted, Cheryl. You're on mute.
Okay, thank you. Technology is not my strong suit. Avocado is. Okay, so just like Linda was saying, she's been married, we can talk about food all day long. We can talk about heart healthy food all day long, but how are we eating? How are we eating? You know, Americans, they don't eat together anymore. You know, I grew up around a kitchen table eating with my siblings. You know, when I was married with children, I made sure that my family sat at the table. You know, I sat across from my son, my husband sat across from my other son, and we talked around the table. It was a gathering place every day. And so of course, I read a lot of articles, but one of the things that's very important to me is our health. You know, our health is our wealth. If we don't have our health, we really can't be entrepreneurs. You know, I enjoy what I do. I actually love going to cook for people because I understand that I'm promoting that dinner table environment. They have food when they come home. They can sit down at their dinner table. As a matter of fact, Tuesday I was with my client. They make sure when I'm done that they sit down and they eat dinner. You know, so that to me is just, you know, that lets me know I've done my job. Okay. But I just want to get back to this. We don't eat together anymore. We need to make some time to do that. As Americans, you know, we're in a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I'm not even going to get into it, but we're very disconnected. You know, COVID has done, the pandemic has done, you know, us a good disservice in breaking us up and fragmenting us. And that also affects your mental health. Okay. So we need to think about all these aspects. Okay. There used to be a time when we would look forward to eating together. Now we're not so sure about that. We need to get that confidence up. We need to get that, I'm gonna say this again, we need to get that confidence up to come around together. We're a communal people. We should be together, okay? And if that's something that's going to promote your health, then we need to get back to that. We really need to get back to that. We have more modern medicines of some sort and of some nature, but you know, your immune system, if it's intact, can fight anything. So we can come together, we have come together to eat around the table. You'll find out how much healthier your children will be. You know, if they're around the table every day, you're able to look at your child, you're able to see what's going on with them. You know, you're able to interact with them, and they need that. Children need that. Okay. Going through a drive-through, I'm sorry, I don't want to go there. Going through a drive-through is not going to help them. Okay. Food prepared in your home is healthier than anything that you eat outside. So I need you to keep this in mind. When I talk about food and when I talk about cooking, I want you to come inside the kitchen. I want you to take some time out for you, for your health, because again, your health is your first wealth. So if you knew that coming home and cooking something every night was going to make you more money, wouldn't you think about that? That's just something to think about. It's just something to think about. Okay? Just a little bit to think about. Okay, so let's just get back to heart healthy foods. Like I said, red is very good. So here we have strawberries. And just like I said, we're going to put something together here. So we have strawberries, which are heart healthy. We have almonds, which are heart healthy. Nuts are always heart healthy foods. Okay, they're always heart healthy foods. Okay, so why don't we just make a quick spinach salad? Okay, so here we have spinach here. And so I have some strawberries that are cut up. Okay. And I have some chopped almonds. All right. Now, mind you, these are things that, as I always talk about, we need in a pantry. Okay. A pantry is something that, again, as I talk about us eating at home, this is something we need to develop. Okay. And that means having food at the ready, having food in your refrigerator at the ready, having your cupboards with food in them, having some produce. The only thing that we should be going to the store for after we get our pantry all wonderful together are produce and meats when we go to it. Okay, so here we have a spinach salad, again, heart healthy foods, leafy green vegetables, red lycopene, nuts, which are heart healthy, very, very good. Okay, so here we go again with another heart healthy food, which is whole wheat bread. Okay, so I'm really just trying to be simple here because again, these are foods that you can eat very quickly, and gosh, you can eat them with your sweetie, you can eat them with your kids. Okay, so here we have some more avocado toast, and all I did was take a hard-boiled egg and slice it up and put it on there. Now I have another piece of bread, I have another piece of toast. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because we're going to be creative here. We can be creative here. Okay, and especially if you have a nice pantry, you can start things yourself. Okay, so we're gonna do this one more. So I'm gonna take some spinach because we can. Okay. All right, so here we have spinach with tomato and avocado. So we're going to have spinach and strawberry. Now this is a nice breakfast toast that you can have, and I have some butter on this. So we have strawberries, whole wheat toast, and spinach. Okay, all these, here we go. Toast with whole wheat toast with spinach, avocado, and tomato. Hard-boiled egg. Hard-boiled egg is simple. We could put some spinach on this also. And this is buttered toast with spinach and strawberries. All of it very, very healthy. So this is something, and again, we've just been on camera for about 15, 20 minutes here. And because I had my pantry intact, I was able to have these foods ready for you. Now I went to the store this morning, like I said, to get some produce. I got the strawberry and the spinach and the avocados I had. And I just have produce. That's what we're going to go to the store for. But most of the things, if you have them in your kitchen, they're very good. Now, I just wanted to get back to Linda Sam for a little bit because Linda Sam is going to tell us about some more of her businesses as our featured guest. So Linda Sam.
Well, my most prized business, I don't know, it sounds echoey for some reason. My Married Tribe, 55 plus couples only. This is my pride and joy t-shirt that I'm wearing. And this podcast company started when we went into the pandemic in March of 2020. After talking to so many of my friends who are married, realizing that they were shut in and shut down with people who they had married, but boy, did they know them. And it became a challenge for them to get alone in the space that they had been in with that husband and that wife, you know, because many of them were business professionals. They were used to traveling. They were used to being away from home. They weren't used to being at home together. And so I started hearing all these stories about it. They're talking about leaving and going. And so I said, no, you're not. No, 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 no. I just got married. I need examples. No, 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 no. And so we took to Zoom every week. I lined up pastors from all over LA, Pastor Ed Smith, Pastor Tucker from Compton. I had the Lawsons, who I've now grown into a great relationship with, to come on and counsel us, tell us how to make it work, how to segregate our homes, how to make spaces. You see this thing right here? This is a divider that I had to get because my husband would just walk across coming out of the bedroom, and I'm on Zoom. So they said, don't begin to accept excited about it, Linda, just create space so that you can still do what you need to do. So I'm telling you, we've now been doing this going on 3 years consistently. We're on every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. My married tribe has grown. I've gotten a co-host, my partner, Roscoe Leowen, and his wife, Jeanette. They are our co-hosts. And we just get on and we just talk about what's going on now in life. And it's a community. It's a tribe. Yes, we're 55 and older because we are on that side of life. So yes, this is my pride and joy right here. Married Tribe 55. You can follow us on social media. And why do you keep on going to mute? I'm gonna have to ask Dexter to.
There's an echo when she's not on mute and you're talking.
Okay, but you know what? We are getting through this. It's awesome. It's awesome, Linda. Thank you so much. And I mean, that really speaks to like what you said. We're on this side of life now, you know. I'm so glad to be 55 and over, you know, because we have more wisdom now. We have more stories to tell. I'll put it that way, okay? But as we got there, we had to eat healthy at some point for us to thrive at 55 and 60, okay? Again, I always like to go back to what I know, okay? And what I know works is that we need to be together. We need to be more communal, okay? So just as they meet at every Tuesday morning, you know, I look forward to, Linda, maybe you guys are having dinner or something maybe once a month. I mean, I would love to hear that, you know? I'd love to host you once a month, you know? That would be fine, you know? But I just really want us to understand that the foods that we eat is very important. It's very, very, very important. We are in a battle every day where, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? It's a constant, what am I going to put my attention on? Okay. Is it work? Is it social media? I didn't have to go there. Is it what? Is it this? Is it this job? Is it this project? We have a lot going on. So we need to prioritize our lives. And as long as we keep food a priority in how we consume the food, that is a better way of living. I just have to say this again because we're in the United States. You know, we tend to think this is the center of the universe. It is not. There are other countries that may be less, not as fortunate as us, but they take time to eat. You know, I was reading it in the article where they said in France, if they see you rushing to eat a meal in the culture, they will look at you like you're crazy because they said, what are you rushing your food for? They'll give you a side mark. They'll give you a side stare like, slow down. Okay, isn't that interesting? That's interesting that in cultures, they're going to check you and say, hey, you need to enjoy yourself a little bit more. Okay.
Girl, I need to go to France for that one then, because I'll be eating.
Okay. And again, in Mexico, you know, after they eat, there's a siesta. Okay, it's still going on in the world that people eat and enjoy and sit down. Okay. And so, by doing so, it lowers our stress level. So everything won't be so much of a distraction, because if you have slowed down to eat your food and digest your food and enjoy your food and enjoy that person that you are eating with, you're doing something healthy. Isn't that a novel idea? Something as simple as that. Okay. So I would invite you, I really want to invite you. These are some wonderful examples here. And just so you guys know, Linda Sam is getting baked chicken and greens later on this afternoon, okay, along with spinach salad, okay. She's gonna get this food because I appreciate her. But again, this is heart healthy food. I've cooked for Linda in the past, so she's going to get this. But I just want to emphasize the fact that even here in Southern California, and as busy as we are, and as much as we go, we need to take some time to slow down and eat, and to eat with someone. You know, it's not hard. I think it's more of a mindset than it is anything. We don't always have enough time to cook. And, you know, if we got to go through a drive-through, maybe that's what we have to do. But if you can share that food with somebody, you've still done something healthy. You've still done something healthy in the scheme of things, because you're feeding yourself, you're feeding that other person's soul by being there with them. I know it sounds a little deep, but for real, you're taking some consideration for that person by eating in front of them. So I'd really like to encourage you, go find somebody to eat. You know, it would not hurt. It would help you a great deal. Heart healthy foods are really, really important. If we can get those in every day, we can get those leafy green vegetables in every day. A spinach salad is bomb to eat every day. You know, spinach, you know, again, I'm 55 and plus, so I'm gonna have some collard greens at some point in the week, okay? If not every day, I'm going to have it because that is a staple. That is a staple.
That's my favorite, Cheryl. That's my favorite.
That is our favorite. You know, so, and I have to say this, you know, this is a staple that we eat all the time, you know, and this is, again, we're oxygenating our body. Shoot, everybody say, oh, greens and cornbread. Yeah, oh, no, that's good. That's good. You know, maybe take the pork out, you know, and that's all right. But you're eating leafy green vegetables, okay? So whether they're cooked or whether they're raw, get them in. Get them in. And get them in with somebody, okay?
Chef Cheryl, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
With your busy schedule, if married couples need to solicit your services, are you available to take on a couple of clients at this juncture?
At this juncture, I not on a long-term basis, but on a case-by-case basis, I could. I have clients that I cook for regularly already, but interesting enough, I have chefs that I work with that I really want to groom to be a personal chef. Most people don't think about, when they go to culinary school, that this is a career path for them. It's still eating, it's still feeding people, but it's being a lot more hands-on. So in answer to your question, yes, I did. In answer to your question, yes, I did. Uh-huh.
I had a couple of clients asking me, they texted me.
Okay, amen. I love it. I love it. And you know, it's in the small event catering, like I said, I would love to host you and your 55 tribe dinner one day. You know what I'm saying? Look, with some greens and cornbread, all right?
Be careful what you ask for, Miss Cheryl, because we do have a legacy birthday celebration that we do every third Thursday of the month in Lamar Park.
Okay.
And I don't do any event if there's no food involved. I love to make sure that those who come to events that I put on, that there is a nice, healthy meal for them to eat while they are listening to this great legendary music that we have at all of our events. So save the date. It's the third Thursday, March the 17th, actually. And you can be our next sponsored food preparer for our event. How about that? See, be careful what you ask for. I got you.
Sorry, look, we came up on a jump. Okay, look. Look at that. So family, I'm gonna just review this real quickly because consistency is key. And believe me, redundancy definitely it helps, okay? Tomatoes. Tomatoes are an awesome vegetable. You know, the red It's lycopene. It's very good. I even got a green one in there, so we're gonna get some fried green tomatoes in somehow. But and that's
just getting ready to say that. Can I get some fried green tomatoes?
okay. So strawberries. Strawberries are also, excuse me, heart healthy, very good. And if I didn't mention berries, all berries are very good, are very heart healthy, okay? And we all know the darker the berry, the better the juice, all right? So we have some blackberries here. And so we could definitely put the blackberries in the spinach salad. Why not, okay? So there you go. That's super heart healthy, okay? Watermelon. Watermelon is awesome because one, it has lycopene in it, but two, it's all water. You're hydrating also. You're hydrating when you're eating watermelon. And again, we're so fortunate living in Southern California. You know, this is February and I found a good watermelon. Go figure, okay? Avocados. Avocados are excellent, excellent food. And again, they're not in the whole, I mean, they're not everywhere in this country. We're so fortunate to live in California that we can get avocados on the ready, on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of go back to thinking about us that if we just took a little bit more time, what we have around us, we can eat better.
And avocados make some great guacamole, girl.
Oh.
I love some guacamole.
We're in South Central. We know that. We're in South Central. Okay. Leafy green vegetables again. Okay. So these beautiful colors came out of my garden, you know, and I picked them this morning and I made some greens. You know, it doesn't take a lot. It really doesn't take a lot. You know, we just throw them in the pot with some garlic and onions and, you know, whatever you may have. I couldn't find any bell peppers, so I put some carrots in for color. Color is always important in your diet. Color is always important in your diet, if I haven't said that already today. So all these are heart healthy foods. This is just really the scratching the surface, but these are things I know. I would usually see this if I'm in the grocery store, and I'm always looking in people's baskets. That's just what I do. I see how much produce that they have in their basket. I usually see that they have avocados and strawberries, and I didn't see too many people buying watermelons, but it was just the idea that we're consciously trying to eat better. So that's what, again, I want to encourage you. These are heart healthy foods. They are on the ready. They're available at our stores. Okay. And may not be as inexpensive as we like, but I mean, I find that if you just put a little bit more time into your shopping and look at different places, you'll be able to find these at a decent price, okay? Again, here we have avocado toast. We have toast with eggs and everything, really heart healthy, simple and healthy, okay? Watermelon, nuts. We can never eat enough nuts. We can just have a handful of nuts and that's good enough for us, okay? Matter of fact, share some with your friend, okay? My name is Chef Cheryl Tate, and I am with Nurturing Chefs LA, and I am with the LA South Chamber of Commerce Hope Foundation, where we are helping other people every day. So I hope you have enjoyed this time that we spent together. My wonderful host, Linda Sam, who is positive all the time, is with Mary Tribe 55. Was that Tuesday mornings at 9 o'clock, Linda? Is that what it is again, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Tuesdays at 9 a.m. on Facebook.
Tuesday at 9 a.m. on Facebook. I'm going to try and tune in myself so I can see what's going on. But we are with the LA South, helping other people every day. Hope Foundation. This is the Chefing with Cheryl show. I thank you so much. It is an honor and privilege. I hope that you will at least today go out and get some food that is heart healthy and share it with someone. Sit down in front of somebody today and eat and see if that doesn't make your day a little better, okay? Because we all need that. All we have is each other. So if we can take this, what we've learned here, and share it with somebody and share that food with somebody, we've moved the needle closer to our benefit. We've moved the needle closer to the mark of us getting better. So I want to thank you again for coming. Please see us next month. I love you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time.
And thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much.